the only like unifying thing in any process that we've gone through to get to a song is just that sort of like that sort of statement of intent to just try to only focus on the art and put other things aside, and really like put egos aside and just try to make good songs.
Why would you pick today? Why today? Why this? Why now? Why?
What do you mean? I didn't pick anything.
You've made a choice to like decide that you were going to be in the kind of mood that would like this kind of crap.
No, I would like this. Given this scenario, I would like it 9 times out of 10.
Sometimes what happens is a lot of times when a song is starting, you don't necessarily know where it's going, but about halfway through, everybody kind of develops their own thoughts on where it's going and where they see it ending up. And if those two things don't necessarily agree, then you start to run into some conflicts.
My gut instinct is with it that it will not be in the song.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about then.
I just think that assuming this is some genius, it's just sort of, in other words, I'm directly between y'all and Alex. I don't dislike this idea, but I think that like your dedication to it is very misguided. I'll leave it at that. Let me just, because dude, we put this shit in songs before, and then it always ends up getting taken out. Like, we know this. We've had this in like 30 different songs, like this kind of moment, and it always ends up not being in it. So I'd rather not spend, I'm saying we can make it work, but focus on how to make it work rather than just being convinced that you're right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I just don't think, I mean, like, the way I feel is this. We've reached a perfect edit of what I was going in for there. I mean, originally I had this idea of doing drums over it and making it a kind of like, an even more bizarre rock jam type thing. Mm-hmm. But if it's perfect to me, and like, like some, and it's already an extreme idea.
It's awesome?
What?
Hey, dude, check us out.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
Sure.
Well, that's it's sort of
I mean, it's funny, and like it's like it's
is this
like
hilarious?
no.
Actually, it's much better than the if you had that and it's played. Yeah. Went into the vocal.
That's what we try to do. Is we try to make something that's very ambiguous, refined enough to share with a listener who will hopefully experience the same kind of joy listening to it that we felt making it, because it's such a surprise to us.
But at least I felt well. Yeah, at least I felt well.
I like that stuff. Do you? It's like a little lithium.
No, I don't.
You don't like any of it?
I don't like any of it.
Like, I'm planning on going like, self-castration is so much fun, I recommend to everyone. Like, if I were singing that to myself in the car, that's how I would sing it.
Cool, and I wouldn't listen to that song.
But it's genius.
Unless it was a joke.
It's not a joke.
It sounds like a joke.
Just because it's funny doesn't mean it's a joke.
Say that again.
Just because it's funny doesn't mean it's a joke.
They're all pushing towards in the same direction. They want the same thing, and and ultimately they, and I think all of them are humble enough too, and they're strong personalities, but they're willing to concede and yield and kind of it's that's you're right, that's a better part, that sounds better that way.
outside, falling down to make it inside for clocking at the balloon distributor. That's where he's a salesman. He's worked there for decades, so long it's become part